Guatemala was my third stop in Central America and quickly became one of my favorite countries to backpack through. From colorful markets to incredible local food, every stop felt completely different from the last. The towering volcanoes and impressive archaeological sites really captured the spirit of the country. It's one of those places where it's easy to slow down, meet other travelers and locals, and end up staying much longer than you originally planned. Welcome to Guatemala, where the unexpected becomes unforgettable. Most border crossings are safe, and since I was coming from Honduras, I decided to do what makes the most sense and go explore Guatemala from north to southwest. The common tourist trail, and the one I'll cover in this video, will go through places like Flores, Lanquin in the middle, Antigua, Lake Atitlán, and finish in Xela. I just think the J pattern is the most efficient way for seeing the country. The tourist shuttle network is one of the best in Central America for independent travelers. They're easy to book, do hotel pickups, eliminate complicated transfers, and some even offer Wi-Fi services. As for me, I also enjoy the old school chicken bus experience that I'll touch on later. Flores is a charming island town in northern Guatemala connected to the mainland by a short causeway. It's small enough to walk around and combines colorful colonial architecture, lakeside views, and an easy, laid-back atmosphere. It's got one of the best food scenes in northern Guatemala and a lakeside promenade offering beautiful views as the sun sets over Lake Atitlán. About an hour and a half north of Flores is one of Guatemala's most impressive destinations. Tikal is one of the greatest ancient cities of the Mayan civilization that feels like a lost city being reclaimed by the jungle. It was one of the most influential Mayan kingdoms during the classic Maya period, and at its peak was home to tens of thousands of people who controlled a large territory through alliances, trade, and warfare. Tikal was built without modern machinery, yet the Mayans created towering pyramids and an advanced city that reflected their knowledge of engineering and architecture. It's one of those places that feels like an adventure rather than just a sightseeing stop. I recall walking through enormous plazas surrounded by jungle, looking up at the pyramids covered in centuries of history, and imagining a civilization that once dominated the Mayan world. I recommend going as part of a local tour, especially in the early morning hours, to really learn about the civilization, get an understanding of the alignment of the pyramids, and the various ceremonies held here. Hidden in the lower highlands of central Guatemala, Lanquin is equal parts rural town and paradise for adventure lovers. I love the small town feel of it all, and it gave me a chance to recharge in the surrounding rolling hills. The main reason travelers stop in Lanquin is for Semuc Champey. This natural limestone bridge stretches right over the Cajaban River, creating a series of brilliant turquoise pools that cascade into one another. You can swim in the crystal clear water, hike to the famous viewpoint overlooking the pools, or simply relax in one of Guatemala's most beautiful natural settings. The name Semuc Champey comes from the Quechua Maya language and roughly translates to where the river hides beneath the earth. And that's exactly what happens here. One of the most rewarding experiences around Lanquin isn't just visiting Semuc Champey, it's taking a traditional cacao tour. Guatemala is the birthplace of cacao cultivation, and these tours give the chance to see how chocolate is made from tree to table while learning about the traditions of the local Quechua Maya communities. Many cacao tours in Lanquin are community-run and work directly with local farming families. The whole process of roasting cacao beans, peeling off the shells, grinding the beans into a rich paste, and then using it to roll chocolate balls by hand, or combining it with hot water for hot cacao, is such an enriching and authentic experience in Guatemala. Natural. We move on to Antigua, the country's most iconic colonial city. Walking through Antigua feels like stepping back in time, with cobblestone roads, centuries-old churches, vibrant markets, and cafes tucked inside restored colonial buildings. Today, it is one of the best preserved colonial cities in the Americas and has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. The centuries-old ruins that are scattered around the city are incredible, and there is something so hauntingly beautiful about them. McDonald's somehow found its way here, and honestly, it's one of the coolest McDonald's I've been in. The city still retains its authenticity, and it's fun to just walk around and explore the colonial era buildings and take as many photos as possible. The local Guatemalans are proud and hardworking people with a shared warmth and hospitality beyond their rich culture. And while I still enjoy the whole bouginess of some of the restaurants and storefronts that are found here, I gravitate more to the basic artisan textile markets that make you appreciate the handmade skills that went into making each one. Besides that, the main draw in Antigua is the nearby volcanoes that are on every adventure traveler's list: Acatenango and Fuego. Alright, well, today is the day. We'll be summiting up Acatenango. The company I'm going with is called Lava Trails. They're kind of one of the more renowned operators here in Antigua. Costs about $100, and then with an extra 200 quetzales, we'll do the hike towards the Fuego. We're gonna meet up for breakfast first, about 7 a.m. And then gonna get fitted. I basically bring everything with me. I have my sleeping bag. They do rent out some stuff, but they do recommend you bring some good, comfortable shoes. They do recommend bringing about 3 liters of water, or 4 liters of water actually, per person. There's no water up there, so you gotta lug it all up. Hoping for some good weather, because when I first arrived it was raining, it was windy, it was kind of very nasty, and it is low season right now, so it's kind of interesting to try your luck in some of the weather, but also might bring some surprises on top of that. The sun is shining this morning. We'll see how long that lasts. And we're walking to breakfast. Buen día. Rain comes, the rain goes. So we got kind of Antigua down below, Volcano, and we're still making our way here, kind of around the bend. Official. So we do have a loo with a view. Temperature dropped 10 degrees centigrade. The greatest moment of my life. That one was so symmetric. Wow, my legs are toast. But we're gonna have hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Gracias. Pasta.
Oh. It's good morning. It's about 6 o'clock. That is quite a sight. Alright, so I wasn't able to fly the drone because my phone has some moisture in it, but we're just enjoying some breakfast, having some oatmeal and coffee, and waiting for a few more eruptions because it's just smoking now, but the sun is finally out. It's a little bit warmer. So we got beautiful volcanoes here in the back, and Fuego firing off. Final verdict for lava trails, and well, this place in general is a 10 out of 10. I mean, there's no denying. I do like lava trails. There's a couple of things that they could tweak, especially when we first arrived yesterday. They literally gave us 30 minutes, and then we'll start doing the hike up to Fuego. Considering we're all pretty tired from the hike up anyway. But okay place to sleep. Beds are pretty old school, but it's base camp. Food was okay. I had a really good porridge this morning. All right, let's do a quick countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Getting good at it. Thank you for watching the first half of my Guatemala video, and I hope it brings more insights of how this country can surprise you. For the second half, I will explore the beautiful Lake Atitlán, some of the local festivals, and then traverse over to Shela to reconnect with the indigenous community and show the way of life of the real Guatemala. Follow along, share some love by leaving a comment and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time.